Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a leap tutorial on regular leaps, switch leaps, and center leaps, and a couple of exercises to help us out. I would suggest doing each of these 5 to 10 times to get the full benefit. First, we're doing over splits, 1 minute without the hands on the mat, and then the next minute with the hands on the mat. Obviously, I can't put my foot in these tennis shoes, so don't worry about it. And I would also suggest wearing tennis shoes for all of these exercises. Now I'm going to be doing leg swings. I'm taking my bad leg and doing a small switch in the front and a big switch in the back. Really rip it like I'm holding a block behind you and you're trying to kick it out of my hands. Now we're going to be switching legs, and you're going to be doing a small switch in the back and a big switch in the front. Now here, doing needle kicks, I would do about 12 and really rip it so you can feel this position in the air. Now I folded up my paddle mat, and I'm going to be doing a battement up onto the mat and a battement from the back onto the mat. And I'm going to do the same thing off before we try our regular leap, on and off the mat. And also doing a split jump off of the mat to really have more time to hit that split. Here is a very important drill for switch leaps. You are just going to do a very small switch and jump up on to the mat on the side of it. This should really get the start of your switch leap, and it doesn't even have to be that big before we go on to this switch leap, our big switch leap. Now, it doesn't have to be pretty, but this really does work those leg muscles and get them up there. It'll be so much easier whenever we do it on the ground. But make sure you land on 2 feet when doing them off of the mat. Now feel free to take your tennis shoes off and try them without the paddle mat, and it should feel so much easier. Just keep doing this every day and you will eventually progress. Now we're going to be focusing on center leap drills, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is 10 leg lifts on each leg, and also notice that my legs are slightly in front of me. These are giving us the right muscles for our center leap in order to get our legs up. Now we're going to be doing one of my favorite stretches, which I usually have you guys do against a wall, but I obviously don't have one here. But these really stretch your hip flexors, and it should really burn. Now I'm going back to my straddle to show you guys something. So see how my legs are so far apart that I don't have control over them and I can't get them off the ground. When they're slightly in front, I can easily lift them up. So that's what you should think about in your center leap, is putting them slightly in front, not straight out to the side. Now we're going to be doing this little ab workout, but this is how you should feel in your center leap. No, your arms are not forward, but this is the whack you should be feeling in the position that your hips should be in. I would do about 15 of these in a row, and they're going to hurt your hip flexors a little bit, but that will get them stronger. Now, I didn't want to crotch shot the camera, but this is the position you want to go for in the air and think about. Now I'm going to be doing step by step of the center leap. Also do some toe touches, because that is another thing you want to be going for during a center leap. Now try taking one step at a time and trying the straddle jump out of what you would usually do into your center leap. Yes, I know it looks a little difficult, and it really is, but it is going to help you in the long run. Now I'm moving on to glissades like we do in ballet. See how my legs are once again right in front of me, not behind me. And you don't want to lift that hip like I'm doing right now. My legs are going straight out to the side, and I'm lifting my hip. You want it exactly like this, slightly in front with those hips down. And glissade. Now try and put some more force behind your glissade. It takes a lot of hard work, but I know you guys can do it, and I hope these really helped.